Welcome everyone. My name is Oscar and this is Famous Quiz. And yes, today is Monday evening to be more precise, and 1 week have already passed. And we are playing our second YouTube presented quiz. And this time we are playing about the general knowledge. It was very hard for me in my week because I went back to the work and was working like 6 days non-stop, but still I found the time to create the quiz for you. And to be honest, I'm not gonna be able to create like quiz like before, like we had Monday, Friday, then Wednesday, then again Monday, Friday. It's a bit too harsh. To be honest. But what I will do, I will constantly keep this distance, which is going to be one quiz a week for 100%. So one quiz a week, that will be what my capability. So hopefully you're going to like. On other case, I believe this quiz is once again improvement. Because first time, I think this is the 13th time that we are playing quiz today. So 13 quiz in a row. So first time I created virtual music and entertainment round where I added some gifs from the movies. I also added literal music, so you're gonna need to guess the melodies. Obviously that's not the songs, because for the copyrights in a YouTube I couldn't place them. But what I done, I found a piano covers. But clearly, in my opinion, you clearly can tell the melody. Most important is gonna be if you're gonna know this melody. That's the most important thing. That's an update. Also, in my opinion, general knowledge quizzes are quite interesting. At least it's interesting for me to create them, because it's variety of the questions, and you are hustling in different directions all the time. And once again, I created some new rounds for you, and this time we are presenting. Basically, I'm presenting first time a round called Medicine and Health. So medicine and health. It's gonna be questions about the medicine, about the health, about the about the vitamins, about the doctors, about your organs. So many things. I believe you're gonna love this round. Also, yeah, like I mentioned before, we gonna have a virtual musical round, which is gonna be third. Yes, virtual musical round is gonna be third. Musical round, in my opinion, is going to be entertainment round, so musical and movies, so together. Yeah, so medical round together with health, music with the movies. Long-lasting general knowledge rounds like National Geographic and Animal Planet also together. I hope you like them. And yes, second time I'm testing the new type of round under the name Food and Beverage. As I mentioned, my last time when I created this round, it was roughly like 1 month ago. I think one of you said, oh, you are getting already hungry by watching only these questions. Yes, this time in Food and Beverage round, I made more questions about dessert. So sweetest part, not so much questions about the heavy meals like first courses, main courses, but mostly about desserts. And also you're gonna have some interesting questions about the beers. Yes. And we gonna finish with a general world knowledge round, which gonna include questions about the history, questions about the art, yes, paintings, art, and questions about politics. That's something new as well. So I was hoping to create this general knowledge quiz very, very, very interesting. So you really see where you stand in your knowledge, and also where you stand according to other people's. Yes, so we're gonna have 5 fantastic rounds. So before we start, what I wanted to mention, this is the second time, like I mentioned before, that we are playing in your YouTube. For those who haven't played with us last time, just like quickly explain why, because the system that I was using before, and that most of you have used to it, it started to charge the money. So I wanna keep these quizzes for free, for you for free, and obviously for me for free as well. So that's why I decided to stick to YouTube. And obviously, in my opinion, YouTube is a great resource, which it's easy to approach for you. So you don't need kind of like a 5-stage, so to reserve the spot, then to download Zoom, then to download Smart Quiz application, then to log in. It's like 5 steps. Some of you are a bit too lazy to do it, but obviously I have some regular players, and yes, thank you very much for playing with me and keeping with me still. While it's so fantastic weather outside, but still you are with me. That's great. And yes, and hopefully it's gonna be more approachable for you, because what you're gonna need to do is very, very simple. You just need to log into YouTube, and that's it. Take your pen and paper, and yes. So okay, let's get to the rules of the quiz. So yes, first time. Before, most of you who played with me before, you knew I'm giving you 5 rounds and 7 questions. So in general 35 questions. But this time, because I felt it was a bit too short last quiz. In my opinion, it was like 47 minutes. But all the previous were like 1 hour 15 minutes. So I decided to stick in another question to each round. So in total we're gonna have 40 questions today. So that's gonna probably create these extra minutes and extra stuff. All right, so let's start then. So 5 rounds, 8 questions in each round, 40 questions like I mentioned before, 6 multiple choices. So not 4 like it was, but 6. My apologies, I needed to create you a bit harder this one, yeah, because you have a multiple choice, you just press 1 from 4 answers like previously. Now you need to think, and you need to press one of those 6. Well, obviously you're not pressing anything. And a simple description how to play. You just need to open your notepad, like already I mentioned in Facebook before. Just open your notepad in computer. I don't really want to explain you what is Notepad. It's one of the main and basics accessories that MacBook computer, that Windows computer can supply. So just simply type in a search Notepad. It's gonna be instant Notepad, and then you can create like round 1. And answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like this 5 rounds. And then you just need to tick which answer. You're gonna see clearly it's A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. So just put the letter that you think it's correct. So you see the question, you see the 30-second mark as well, and you need to put which is correct. On other hand, you can use pen and paper, like traditional old school method. Use pen and paper and put down simple, what you do, and put the answers down that way. And yes, and once I will tell you the last question, which is gonna be 40th question, then I'm gonna start countdown for 2 minutes, and you will obviously that's not a must, but those who would like to be in a leaderboard, because I will count all your answers for surely, and will post 3 to 4 hours after the show in a Facebook page, and you need to send me your answers. Basically 2 minutes after the 40th question, you're gonna see the countdown downstairs, and you need to send me the answers. Simple. If you're using pen and paper, just make a picture with your phone. If you're using Notepad, make a screenshot or save your file and send me to the Facebook page. On the Facebook page, once you put facebook.com/famousquiz, you see the wallpaper, and under the wallpaper you see send message. So that's the place. You just press send message, stick this file in, send it. Literally, I could do it in 30 seconds, 25-30 seconds. I'm pretty sure all of you are gonna be able to do it within 2 minutes. And yes, and last time on Monday when we were playing a sports quiz, I got answers and I got them straight away. So that doesn't mean it's too difficult, yeah, to do it. And thank you very much for all the people who sent me last Monday the answers. And the winner was Richie, which I couldn't congratulate last time, but congratulations to Richie. Also, Cian, great score for you. Also, Tim made the top 3. Vane was on the 2nd place, and yeah, and so on and so on. Thank you very much for the answers. And alright, so yes, let's put the background music down and let's get into the first round. Okay, so music is down. I will set it up. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first round. So remember, 40 questions, 5 rounds, 8 questions each round. Simple as it gets. So first round, be ready. You're gonna see on the left side 30-second countdown, and then I will switch to the question number 2, and that's how we're gonna go through. Okay, let's start. So question number 1 in the first round, which round is gonna be about medicine and health. So 8 questions about medicine and health. All right, so let's start. So first question, which is the fattiest organ in the body? Brain, kidney, liver, lungs, heart, or bladder? So most fattiest organ in the body. Which one? 10 seconds to go. Just, you pressed round 1, answer 1, and the correct answer. Okay, question number 2. Where is DNA stored? Fingernails, body liquid, chromosomes, genitals, lungs, or skin? And the countdown starts now. So question number 2, where is DNA stored? Fingernails, body liquid, chromosomes, genitals, or lungs maybe, or maybe skin. So which is the correct answer? 10 more seconds to go. Congratulating everyone who knows the correct answer. In the end, you're gonna see all the correct answers. So, okay, question number 3 is... Viagra is one of the biggest selling drugs in North America, but in which country was it developed? China, France, Switzerland, Germany, United Kingdom, or Japan? So you see A, B, C, D, E, F. So which is the correct answer? It wasn't developed in USA, but it's very, very popular in America. 5 more seconds to go. Okay, question number 4. What is the main mission of white blood cells in your body? Keep your blood pressure in a norm, kill red blood cells, make you sleepy, produce vitamins, fight against infections, or nothing major. So basically they are just for nothing. So which one from these 6 options is the correct one? So 10 seconds to go, 9 seconds to go. Remember, time currently doesn't matter. Most important is your knowledge. That matters. Question number 5. Which from these foods is the most highest in vitamin D? Mushrooms, oats, fish, eggs, milk, or beef? So one from these 6 is very, very high, like super high in vitamin D. So which one? All of them, they have a good level in general, but one is like super high. Which one? All right, hopefully everyone have answered. Let's go to question number 6. Which type of doctor is otolaryngologist? Head and neck, skin, children, mental health, stomach or heart? So otolaryngologist. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, or some doctor's gonna, kill me. No, it's otolaryngologist. Head, neck, skin, children, mental health, stomach or heart? Perfect. 6 questions in. And the 7th question is simple. How many teeth normal adults supposed to have? 26, 28, 30, 32, 34 or 36? So normal adult. I'm not talking about ice hockey players or boxers or some street fighters or criminals or MMA fighters or UFC fighters, but normal casual person. How many teeth? And rapidly moving on, we are in our last question in the first round, which was about medicine and health. So yes, this was the round number 1. Hopefully you got pretty good and you created all your answers. Small reminder, since this is premiere, you can pause it, see the question one more time, but since this premiere is in live mode, you're not gonna be able to come back to the actual video where you see me. So that means you will lose some time at the end to send me the answers, and more you're gonna stop these questions, more you're gonna miss out this time when you need to send me the answers, and unfortunately I'm not gonna accept your answers then. So and so don't cheat, just bring your own knowledge to the table. I never laugh. Hopefully no one laughs. Everyone have their own knowledges, and you need to be proud about you. Anyway, if you are doing a quiz like this, it's already great step. You are learning. You are learning, and you are building yourself. Okay, round number 2: National Geographic and Animal Planet. Personally, one of my favorite rounds. If you remember, my first quiz was about geography. It was like around 2.5 months ago. My first quiz was about geography. So I really like geography, and obviously animals as well. Okay, that being said, let's start the question number 1 in round number 2. Felis domesticus is Latin for which animal? Dog, rabbit, cow, canary bird, cat or parrot? Felis domesticus. 16 seconds to go. So which animal we have? Yes, my microphone is still working. You can hear me. Question number 2 is: name the area where lives most venomous creature in the world. In jungle, in desert, in mountains, in water, on trees, or in city. So there is a lot venomous creatures, but one is extra special, and where he lives, where this animal lives or creature? 5 seconds. 4. Okay, question number 3 is in. And which birds can fly backwards? Simple. Toko, toucans, red-legged partridges, owls, bats, hummingbirds, or pigeons. So there are birds who can fly backwards. This was something new for me as well. So, like I do these quizzes, I learn as well. So every time I do something, I learn. So hopefully in a couple of years gonna be able to participate in serious TV shows, you know. You never know. I'm just talking nonsense. All right, so question number 4 is, name this animal. Hindi rabbit, chonchua, South American gazelle, llama, tropic yeti, or Patagonian mara. So yes, last time I put it one animal as well. It was Komodo dragon, but this time I decided on this animal. I always try to put something a bit, you know, unique or weird or unknown. So question 4 is up, and now we are going to geography question. So simple question, name this country. Dominican, Bahamas, Suriname, Cuba, El Salvador, or Marshall Islands. So this flag is from which country? 18 seconds to go. So which country? And yes, question number 6 is, name the largest desert in the world. Gobi, Sahara, Kalahari, Karakum, Antarctica, or Arabian. Yes, that's a correct pronunciation. So you never need to rush. I'm rushing with the words sometimes, so this happens. Hopefully everyone you can hear me properly. If not, just put your volume a bit higher. I'm gonna put mine. Okay, question number 7 is... Oh, sorry, my apologies. Question number 7 is this one. Name the outermost shell of rocky planet. The crust is defined on the basis of its chemistry and mineralogy, known also as geosphere. So what's the name of outermost shell? Exosphere, lithosphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, biosphere, or mesosphere? Since I started this question a bit later, I'm gonna give you 5 or 6 more seconds to think after the time is up. So you see in the picture the upper part, so the crust of the earth. So what's the name of the crust of the earth? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. That's it. 2 rounds. 2 rounds are done. 3 more to go. Oh my god. Now we are in the 3rd round, especially like cherry in the cake. The very interesting round in a 3rd round. Visual round. Visual entertainment round. Movies and music. I done it separately a couple of times, but I decided to put it together. Put 1 more question in, so you can have like 4 questions about movies and 4 questions about the music. So make sure you can hear me properly currently. So put your speakers up. You're gonna hear after the 5th question, you will hear melodies in piano, created on piano. So and you're gonna need to tell. I'm not gonna talk, so you can hear the melody. I'm not gonna talk. When the time's up, I'm gonna go to the next melody. So you're gonna see the question. Question is very simple. Name the artist. So I'm not gonna repeat again. So name the artist. I'm not gonna say anything. You just know what to do. You hear the melody. You have 6 artists. You need to choose which one is the one. And yeah, it's not the song, it's the artist. Okay, let's start with the round number 3. You're gonna see the 4 movie GIF files, so short videos. It's roughly like 1 or 2 second long, maximum 2 second long, and you need to tell which movie this video is from. Okay, let's start with round number 3. Name this movie: Transporter, Talladega Nights, Drive, Fighter, Mad Max Fury Road, Ford versus Ferrari. One of these 6 movies. $12 more seconds to go. More likely you already know what is the actor. Now you just need to know what is the movie. Okay, question number 2. Interesting GIF here. What happens in Vegas? Bad Teacher, Vanilla Sky, Charlie Angels, The Mask, There's Something About Mary. So which movie we see here? First of all, need to check which actress is this one, and then you're probably gonna know which movie you have here. 10 more seconds to go. And we're gonna move to question number 3. Question number 3 is like this. Mud, The Lincoln Lawyer, The Great Gatsby, Margin Calls, The Wolf of Wall Street, Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. This actor and this scene in which movie? Name it: A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, hopefully this is good. And the last picture is this one. Basic Instinct, Striptease, Erin Brockovich, Fear, Disclosure, or Showgirls. So which movie is this one? This is probably quite famous scene from this movie in my opinion. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I'm just pausing the timer so you get, so it doesn't overlap with the music. I'm pausing the timer. Timer you're gonna see, but you're not gonna hear the sound. And let's start with the music. Name this artist. So yeah, Michael Jackson, Johnny Cash, Cyndi Lauper, Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra, and Nick Astley. Okay, question number 6. Time starts now. Take That, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, The Jonas Brothers, Westlife, or Blue. Question number 7. So Enya, Adele, Rihanna, Amy Winehouse, Nora Jones, or Lady Gaga. A, B, C, D, E, F. So yeah, that's it. This was the. Let me just put the. Just need to put the round music. So yes, this was the round number 3. Hopefully you like it. My first time putting some real music, some real melodies inside there, and also GIF files. Hopefully it was good, and if you're gonna like it, just please comment in the comment section. Just currently in YouTube. By the way, I'm live in the YouTube. You can see me. Probably already I already have chatted with you more than 50 messages, so you see me live there in a YouTube chat room. Hopefully just give me your comments. Did you like it this round? And of course, if you would like to see this round in future, has no problem for me to make it and to find the music and to create it. So it was interesting. Okay, round number 4. Round number 4, the second time in our quizzes, is food and beverage. So 4 questions about food, 4 questions about beverage, 50% on each side. And I don't know, let's start. Let me put which country produces the most bananas? Yes, music is back. Jamaica, Brazil, Philippines, India, Angola, or China. A, B, C, D, E, F. Simple. Okay, question number 2 is... Name this dessert in the UK. Malva pudding, tiramisu, pavlova, trifle, or tatin, or maybe Bavarian cream cake. Delicious. But what's the name? 10 more seconds to go, and we're gonna be in our third round. Right? Third question. Okay, the third question is... which is the most expensive spice in the world by weight? Most expensive spice in the world. So vanilla, mahlab. Mahlab is 2 times. Oh, my apologies. So grains in paradise, cardamom, or saffron. If you wanna, you're not gonna get extra points if mahlab is correct answer. Unfortunately, so. Okay, question number 4 is... This is John. In 1824, he founded world's famous chocolate company. Name it. Fazer, Nestle, Whitman's, Lind, Cadbury, or Toblerone. So, what John found? 10 more seconds to go. Question number 5 is... what is the main spirit of Brazil's national cocktail, the caipirinha? Rum, tequila, vodka, cachaça, gin, or absinthe? Obviously, you can see limes are involved, and straws maybe, but that's not the liquid. So what's the main spirit liquid? One of these 6 are correct. Two more seconds to go. Question number 6 is... One second, this didn't work. So question number 6. Name this cocktail. Kahlua Shake, Dark and Stormy, Boulevardier, Ronza Kappa, White Russian or Black Russian. So what's the name of this cocktail? It looks like ice cream. It looks like chocolate ice cream. Mmm. Delicious. 10 more seconds to go. By the way, in real life, this drink is very delicious. I don't know how many times I have made on my own, like 300 times. But this is not my favorite drink. Question number 7 is... What does IPA stand for? Independent Pacific Ale, Iranian Pale Ale, Isthmian Pale Ale, Inaugural Party Ale, Indian Pale Ale, or Indonesian Paco Ale. So IPA, probably you have heard, probably most of you have already drunk it, obviously. So what it stands for? Relatively easy question. And the last question. That's it. End of the fourth round. So hopefully you like it, food and beverage round. Definitely this is in my book for also for the next, probably for the next general knowledge quiz, but there's so many subjects to discuss in general knowledge quizzes that you cannot put every single time same thing. So that's why I created like medicine and health round today, and like virtual music round, and I'm gonna experiment in my future as well. Hopefully you're gonna like, and all the feedbacks more than welcome. I'm absorbing criticism very great. By the way, before we start fifth round, we had I had one advice about how the answers can be posted. Thank you, Richie, for the point. You was the one who was asking me about the answers, and I created exactly how you wanted this time, so it's gonna be easy to see the answers for you and for every one of you. And okay, so history, art, and politics. Very intelligent round in my opinion. So you need to have some knowledge here to be successful. As always, I try to keep the most heaviest so-called quiz rounds till the end. Okay, let's start then. Question number 1 is: most expensive painting in the world was sold for $450 million. Name the artist who painted it. Mark Rothko, Leonardo da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh, Paul Gauguin, Rembrandt, or Pablo Picasso. By the way, you see the painting in the picture. So who created or painted, some rhymes inside there, painted or created this painting? Okay. Round question number 2 is: graffiti comes from the Italian word graffiato, meaning what? Spray paint, vandalism, wall painting, graphic design, street art, or scratch? Five more seconds to go. By the way, F scratch, I missed letter T. Sorry about it. So it's not scratch, it's scratch with the T inside the after A. After letter A, it's T. Okay, question number 3. Name this painter. Pablo Picasso, Mark Rothko, Vasily Kandinsky, Andy Warhol, Salvador Dali, or Jackson Pollock. 20 seconds to go. Ten more seconds to go. Rapidly moving on. Question number 4 is: where was Napoleon Bonaparte born? France, Spain, Italy, Belgium, Netherlands, or Switzerland? So in which country Napoleon Bonaparte, the War Master, was born? Five more seconds to go. Question number 5. The German attack on which country caused Britain to enter the Second World War? Belgium, France, Poland, Austria, Netherlands, or Denmark? So, German attack on which country caused Britain to enter the Second World War? Which from these? Belgium, France, Poland, Austria, Netherlands, Denmark. 3 seconds to go. And we are moving on to question number 6. Question number 6 is: the Virgin Islands of United States, a territory in the West Indies, were bought by the USA in 1917. From which European country? Oh my god, which European country? And I put it Brazil, Canada, Mexico, or... Oh, okay. 3 European, 3 world. Yes. European country. Okay, obviously this is the easy one. You understand that Brazil, Canada, Mexico is the wrong answer. So basically Spain, Denmark, or France. And I'm just moving into the question number 7, so you can forget this question. And which state was George W. Bush governor of before becoming president of the United States? Iowa, North Carolina, North Dakota, Georgia, Louisiana, or Texas? So George W. Bush. And we are in our last 40th question. And yes, that's it. Here you see, well, let me just put my hand so you can, yeah, you see 1 minute 53 seconds, and this is the time that you need to send me the answers. So what you do, you just take your phone, make a photo of your pen and paper, basically, obviously not pen, but the paper where you wrote your answers, and straight away log into the Facebook and send me to, put the send message and send me straight away. Or if you were using the Word, by the way, actually 3 people were using Word last time, not Notepad but Word. Just save the file, open the send the message, and message me, attach the Word format, and that's it. So simple. It's not difficult at all. Okay, so yes, this was the quiz. 40 questions. I tried to create it to make it as interesting as possible. Hopefully, yeah, I'm trying to put more innovations into the quizzes every single time. So I believe first innovation last Monday when we were playing was simply YouTube, because I know some other quiz masters, they were doing quiz during the YouTube, but I was not doing it. So because it takes a time to create the layout, to put all the numbers, all the countdowns, everything. It takes some time, and yeah, obviously to using a system is way more practical, and but yeah, it costs money. So okay, 5 more seconds to go, and you're gonna see it in a chat room. I will write exactly when we are stopping the time, and yes, time is 000. Currently, everyone who puts the answers, send me the answers currently after this time. So line is now. Unfortunately, your result not gonna be in our leaderboard, because yes, well, this is premiere, this is not live, and you can cheat. So to stop cheating, I just need to give you 2 minutes to send me the answers, and that's it. Okay, now is the time for correct answers. Let's see the correct answers. So this is the way how we are checking the correct answers. So round one, the fattiest organ was brain, and DNA you can find in chromosomes. And in United Kingdom was developed Viagra, and I believe fight against infections. It's a white blood cells is fighting against infections. And vitamin D, fish is ultimately the best for vitamin D. And otolaryngologist, I cannot still spell this name. It was the head and neck doctor. And normal person have 32 teeth in your mouth. And Ayurveda, that's the oldest type of medicine in the world. So by the way, it have been, if I'm not mistaken, in India, or China, one of these two countries. Obviously, that time it wasn't India as a country, yeah. But yes, that was the round number one. Round number two, the interesting Latin name was meant for a cat, and the most deadliest venomous animal is box jellyfish, and it lives in water. And hummingbird is the only bird who can fly backwards. So the animal which you saw, which I showed you, it was Patagonian Mara. And flag was from Bahamas. That was the flag. And largest desert in the world is Antarctica. And yeah, it's Antarctic. It's not Sahara, because Antarctica officially counts as desert, but it's not a hot desert with the sand. It's cold desert. So. And lithosphere, that's the same as geosphere. That's outer part of the Earth, is basically mountains, all the crunchy side of the Earth. So basically, the land, that's lithosphere. Ljubljana is the capital city of Slovenia. Round number three, we had the 4 movies. First was Ford and Ferrari, then Bad Teacher. You saw Cameron Diaz, and Matthew McConaughey was from The Wolf of Wall Street. And yes, Sharon Stone, Basic Instincts, and 4 melodies. We had Frank Sinatra with My Way, Backstreet Boys. We had, and also Adele, we had with the Turning Tables. And yes, the last song was Elton John, Can You Feel My Love Tonight? Sorry about my singing, but that was the last song. Also, you can hear the song in Lion King cartoon or animated movie, if you prefer to call it. Round number 4 was the food and beverage. India is the country with hugest transports from bananas. So bananas hugely are transported from the India. And trifle was dessert, and saffron is most expensivest spice in the world. It was 1 kilogram was costing from 500 to $5,000. The different types of saffron. So John, the famous John who who founded the company, chocolate company, in 1824, was John Cadbury. Yes, John Cadbury. His surname is Cadbury as well. So, and cachaça obviously is caipirinha. Cachaça is a spirit that is used in caipirinhas, and White Russian was this white creamy chocolatey ice cream type of alcoholic drink. Obviously, there is no ice cream. It's like milk, basically milk and Kahlua and vodka. So 3 things: milk, Kahlua, and vodka. And Indian Pale Ale. Indian Pale Ale, that's IPA. Translation like of IPA is Indian Pale Ale, simple. And Corona. Corona is the most famous beer in Mexico. And round number 5, Leonardo da Vinci was the author of most expensive painting in the world. The painting was 450 millions. Because this painting was created, I checked the date. This painting was created in 15th century, so it was long time ago. Long time ago. Scratch, that's graffiato in Italian. So here I wrote correctly. You see scratch. So that's graffiato. And artist, painter artist that you saw in a picture was Salvador Dali. Napoleon have born in Italy, and British troops went to the Second World War because Germany attacked Poland. So that was the main reason. And also, USA bought the Virgin Islands from Denmark. Not Spain, not France, but from Denmark. Yeah, that was the question where I made this mistake with Brazil, Mexico, or Canada, but asking which European country. So correct answer was Denmark. And George W. Bush was not a president. He was a president, but he was a governor before he was a president in a second largest state in America, in Texas. And the famous words was said. My last question, which was 40th question, famous words was said by Winston Churchill. Okay, you can check the answers like ACEC and send me what you have. You already obviously sent me. And yes, these were the answers. Okay, well, yes, today fantastic. This interesting round, the third round, and also one more question that I added to each of the rounds. So in total, taking this for a 40 question quiz, and explanation of the answers in my previous slide. 55 minutes. Yeah, almost 1 hour. Almost like old times. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for participating. By the way, thank you all the regular players. I know you are playing, and thank you all the new players who playing the first time today. And obviously, if you know, first time is first time. So hopefully you understand everything, and hopefully you have sent me all the answers. And depending on how many answers you're gonna send me. Obviously, last time I had I think 12 answers, so it took me like very quick time. But in this case, maybe today is gonna be way more, like 50 or 30. I wish, I wish, but I don't know. So I will try to create it within 3 or 4 hours. The post in Facebook, the same thing, where you signed up for this event, facebook.com/famous quiz simply, and then you're gonna see my last post will be the leaderboard of this quiz results. Also, if you would like to support me, just follow me on the YouTube and follow me on the Facebook. And also, if you want to take one more step, then you even can add can follow me on the Instagram or even Twitter. So you see on the bottom, so at Famous Quiz Show, that's my Twitter and Instagram account, and Famous Quiz, that's my Facebook and YouTube account. And of course, if you liked it, just put the likes in to this video, or you are watching this in live, or you are watching tomorrow or after tomorrow, or within week or within month or year. Just put the likes if you liked it, and that's gonna mean a lot to me. Okay, my name was Oscar. Thank you very much for playing, and see you on the next Monday. Thank you.